Hey guys, how you guys doing? Just got home a little while ago. About to go to Home Depot, get me some fertilizer for my lawn. Start treating my lawn and getting it ready for the year. You know, I'm one of those guys. I am really a maniac about my lawn. Very meticulous about my lawn. So once I get it together, I'm gonna have to show you guys my lawn. I had a nice lawn with at my house I share with my ex-wife. We had a great lawn. One of the best lawns on the block in the subdivision. So I'm a maniac about my lawn. I like my lawn green, like my shrubs trimmed. You know, I like my edges trimmed and cut. I'm always edging. You know, no weeds anywhere. No, if I got a crack somewhere, no weeds can be growing. I am very, very meticulous about my lawn. So I can't wait till I'm able to get it together so I can really show you guys how my lawn looks. So guys, real quick, I want to just make a couple more points from my video I made earlier today, being old and broke. Guys, I remember myself. I remember turning 30. I remember turning 40. I remember turning 50. And you guys know I'm 54 now. I'm staring down 60. I'm staring down 60, guys. It's coming. So time is really not on our side. Every single day, time is of the essence. Every day we lose time. Like right now, at 54, I have more days in back of me than I have in front of me. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. Moving forward, my days right now in Frank's life is less and less. Every day that I wake up, I have less and less time on this earth. And that's a fact. That's just being real, guys, you know. And I've been through a lot of shit in my life. A lot of shit in my life. Man, I've been through a lot. And so I got a lot of damn wisdom that I can now teach people. A lot of wisdom. Because whatever you can think of, I've been through it. I mean, I've committed some crimes. You know, I wasn't a saint growing up, guys. I was not a saint. I mean, I've committed some crimes. I've been to jail a few times. Nothing serious. I've been in debt. I've been broke. I've been rock bottom broke. I mean, I've experienced everything that you can experience in life. I've experienced it all. You know, I've experienced it all, guys. But I can't sit here today and say, you know what? I wouldn't change it for anything. I wouldn't change it for anything. Somebody asked me for my video last night. They asked me, the gentleman that was in the picture, was that my father or my grandfather? And I was like, that was my grandfather in that picture. From the video I posted last night about the stock market. And I always say, my grandfather saved my life. If it wasn't for my grandfather, my dad's father, taking me in when I was being a knucklehead and giving me rules, direction, structure, and just showing me how a man is supposed to operate, I honestly don't even know where I would be at today, guys. I really don't. I owe my grandfather everything. I owe him everything. He is the reason I am the man that I am today, that I have the morals I have today, the respect for others that I have today, the caring that I have for others. He taught me all of that. My grandfather taught me how to love. I give I give him all the praise. I almost feel like I'm getting emotional. I give my grandfather all the praise because he taught me how to be a man and how to carry myself as a strong man and not be a follower and be a leader. Because I'll be honest with you, when I was growing up, guys, I was a follower. I was a follower, and that's what got me in a lot of my damn trouble growing up, because I was a follower and not a leader. And my mom would even, I'm gonna do a video with my mom. I'm gonna go see my mom in a couple weeks, and I'm gonna do it, and me and my mom are gonna make a video together. I might even do a live, so you guys can ask her some questions. I might even just get on live with my mom, so you guys can ask her some questions. But I've been through a lot, you know, but I owe the man I am today and who I am today, I owe it all to my grandfather. Because if it wasn't for him giving me direction and setting me straight, giving me rules, I don't know where I would be today. I don't know where I would be today. I don't know how it would have turned out. He gave me my work ethic. My grandfather gave me my work ethic. And I always said a man will work and a man will provide for his family. So I'm old school, guys. I'm 54 years old. I'm Gen X. And I think that's where I get my motivation from, my go-getterness from. Cause like I said, I mean, my mom, she does her thing, but my mom isn't a go-getter like me. My dad wasn't a go-getter like me. My grandfather was a go-getter. I mean, he wasn't taught about investing. I mean, he was born in the 1910s, I think 1915 or something like that. But my grandfather always had money. He had real estate. Man, I always had a pocket full of money. Always. My grandfather was never broke. You can never catch that man broke. Always had money. And that's another thing he taught me. He said a man will always have money. A man will never be broke. And if he broke, he will figure out a way to get some money. That was my grandfather. And I learned a lot from that man. And I know I'm making him proud. I know he's looking down. And I know I've made him proud. I know for a fact I have made him proud. Because I carry him around with me. Everything that I do, every decision that I make, I know I'm making the best decision and doing it the right way that my grandfather would have done it. But guys, like I said, time is of the essence. You may be 30 years old, you may be 40 years old and think you have time to save, have time to invest. Every day our time on this earth is shorter and shorter and shorter. Time is of the essence. You got to get moving, and you got to get moving today, guys. So guys, enjoy your evening. Have a great day. I appreciate each and every one of you. This is Frank, and I'm out of here.